Hi, my name is Donald Miller with Donald Miller's Electrical Services. I want to clear something up right now. Is knob and tube safe? No. No, no, no. And did I say no? Okay. It is dangerous for any electrician to give their opinion on knob and tube. Point blank, it is not safe. We have soldered connections inside of walls that are not junction boxed, okay? When you have a junction box, you're bringing wires into it with a certain amount of cubic inches of airspace. The reason being is, one, the cubic inches of airspace allows the wires to heat up, cool down, without causing any danger, all right? But it also, if there's an arc or if there's a wire burning due to arcing or whatever you want to call it, the cubic inches of airspace will snuff it out, okay? It won't allow it to leave. So it kind of deprives it of oxygen. So when you have wires that are ran in your wall on knob and tubes, okay, the knobs supposedly are to keep the wire off of a combustible material, wood, okay? But when you have Western Union connections in there, no matter how great technicians were back in the 1920s, all technicians, there's gonna be good ones and there's gonna be bad ones. We can't guarantee that a Western Union is safe because we've never had a problem with them yet. A Western Union is when you take two different conductors, you cross them, you wrap them, and you pull, and then you solder. There's your Western Union. That doesn't guarantee the stress of that Western Union over time is starting to make the wire brittle or starting to dry rot the conductor. The conductors that are going up into walls, if they even have a little crack to them, they're dry rotting out. All right? There's no rubber on knob and tube conductors. It's like a cloth tar substance, and I know someone can go in and tell me exactly what it is online. But I'm kind of shooting from the hip here, and I just wanted to make a video because I'm hearing these other electricians saying that knob and tube is safe, and I think they're crazy. It's not that it's not safe, but they can't guarantee that it's safe, not in your home, not in anyone's home. Unless they're willing to pay out of their own pocket for their own, advice, don't take it in any way, shape, or form. Okay, because everyone's got an opinion and they all stink, all right? I go based on fact. If you have connections that are freely flowing, like a free connection inside of a cavity that you can inspect, you can't assess it, you can't repair it. It's basically just sitting there waiting to go bad. And now we're coming up on this stuff being over 100 years old. And people are saying it's okay for modern day use. What is modern day use? Are you putting a vacuum on it? Because if you have a knob and tube circuit and you're telling them now that modern day vacuums pull 12.5 amps, and you're gonna tell me you can put 12.5 amps on a Western Union and guarantee the safety of the homeowner? That's crazy. It's stupid, okay? So I see these videos and I hear these other electricians that don't have a clue what they're talking about. Okay, maybe they do a little bit. Maybe they're just listening to other inspectors. Like a code in the 90s was sight unseen knob and tube. So you would replace the knob and tube in the basement, put 1900 boxes up on the floor, the subfloor, okay? And then they would run, the knob and tube would go up into the living quarters, and you would see Romex down below. That's not any safer. You're just hiding it, okay? The problems are still there. I specialize in knob and tube remediation, and maybe my opinion is jaded because I see all the negative parts of knob and tube. I see the knob and tube failures. I see Western Union failures. I see box failures. I see dry rotting of the wires due to the 1970s and 80s when everyone had 100-watt light bulbs everywhere. There's no way to guarantee knob and tube is safe. Okay, it's an acceptable risk right now, and that's about to change. I think insurance companies are starting to really realize how dangerous this stuff is, especially because half of our trade isn't even educated correctly. Most of like the electrical trade is hurting for properly trained technicians. We're in trouble. Like the apprenticeship programs are failing. I'm not talking about union guys. Union has their own apprenticeship program, but they do a commercial work. I'm talking about residential. People that are going into residential homes. We don't have an apprenticeship program like we used to, and we need to have that. Without it, our technicians are going to be less and less educated, and we're going to have more and more problems, okay? That's going to directly affect these older homes, because when you hire an electrician, who are you really hiring? When the company sends someone out to your home, who are they really sending out? Someone that they deem is okay? Because I can guarantee you they're not sending out licensed electricians, not ICC certified licensed electricians. They're sending out someone that they deem is safe enough to go into your home, that their own insurance carrier will cover them. Okay, that's basically what's going on. It might not be going on in every state, but in the state of Pennsylvania, there's some shady stuff going on in this state as far as who's considered a licensed electrician. You go up into some of these townships that are less than 30,000 population, less than 30,000 people, and they might not even ask to see any type of ICC certification. They basically might only ask to see your general liability insurance policy, and next thing you know, Joe Schmo is now Joe Schmo Electric. And now he's basically allowed to come into your home, regardless of his ability to work on knob and tube or regular electric. I stress this because I think the homeowner needs to know the truth. I do. I think homeowners need to be educated on what's going on in the trades. If you're going to start hiring people to come into your home to work on your home and you're thinking it's going to be a quality job, you need to be educated on what's coming into your home. All right? So long story short, can't guarantee knob and tube is safe. Can't guarantee it. If you have it, try to remediate it. Try to get rid of it. Try to put it into a budget where you can remediate it. We do whole house remediation. So we come in, either we get you on vacation or we get you out of the house for a couple weeks. We'll come in, we do RAM board to do lead-free environment. There's all types of lead in paint in the 1920s. Whether it be around the baseboard or the trim or just the walls themselves. There's lead, okay? Do proper floor protection and you don't have to worry about lead, okay? We create a lead-free environment and then we clean up after we're done and you don't have to worry about that. Drop cloths don't protect from lead. Drop cloths make it look nice, okay, to a degree. But if you're really cutting into homes like we cut into homes, drop cloths won't make it. You're just asking for a nightmare. Educate yourself. Find out more about it. Watch some videos, or watch some of our remediation videos. You can see the RAM board that we put down. You can see how we cut plaster. But just watch who's giving you opinions on if knob and tube are safe, okay? Because, you know, from professionally, from looking at junction boxes and how we do junction boxes today and how we do switches today, knob and tube would be illegal to do. Okay, you can't do an open-ended splice. All right, my name is Donald Miller, and thank you for watching. Have a good day.